sacrifice to our country. We were part of it all. 180,000 of us answered the call. Our nation was at war, but no one has heard about us. I expected that we'd be in the book, The Greatest Generation. We weren't there, not even a footnote. Shame on you, Tom Brokaw. Not one word. The PBS special, all the decades. It came to the 40s decades. I thought, oh yeah, we're going to be there. Not there either. In 1943 and 1944, we women of the United States Cadet Nurse Corps were the new darlings of the nation. We wore our uniforms with pride. We marched in parades. We sold bonds. One of us even launched a ship.
The minute we say veterans, boom. Now, I've written to Kennedy, I've written to Kerry, I've written here, I worked with Ruthie, and if we could only get a word through to them that we weren't looking for pensions.
When you went into nursing school, what you were told is you should have a sense of humor, you should have an incision to know how the patients feel, and you should have patience. Well, I'll spare you my incisions, but patience, I mean, 1943 was a long time ago. And as the war continued, the shortage of nurses became acute, both at home and overseas. The federal government established the U.S. Cadet Nurse Corps in 1943. We were deployed to Army, Navy, public health facilities, and Indian health agencies. We abided by all the rules that were applicable to the military, such as wearing uniforms, and were required to pledge 36 months of service. We, the cadet nurses, worked tirelessly to care for the sick civilians and injured troops. We were exposed to infectious diseases and death, worked 12-hour shifts, 6.5 days a week, and cared for as many as 50 patients simultaneously. As a cadet nurse and a student at that time, I remember the stress of providing emotional and physical support to multiple patients and their families who faced major trauma and tragic events. Despite our historic and patriotic contributions, we, the women of the United States Cadet Nurse Corps, are consistently dismissed and forgotten. Many former cadet nurses have already passed away, and unfortunately, I don't know how many remain. Passing this legislation is more important now than ever before, as 66 years have passed since the inception of the U.S. Cadet Nurse Corps. I think we were indentured servants. We were not able to leave just because we didn't like it. We had a commitment. Therefore, after all the commitment and contribution, if we are not veterans, can you tell us what we are?
This is Sue Scheibel, staff reporter for the Patriot Ledger. For more coverage, see today's edition of the Patriot Ledger or go to patriotledger.com.